The following video is brought to you by the guys at the Wrecking and Racing Podcast, a NASCAR podcast made by the fans for the fans. Check them out at www.wreckingandracing.com, facebook.com/wreckingandracing, and Twitter at Wrecking and Racing. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to NASCAR Racing 2003 season, the 2019 mod. Highlights from my, I wouldn't call it a league, but the championship that myself and Brandon run every Thursday here on my channel. You can check it out in the playlist. But as you can see, lap 1 on the start, Denny Hamlin on the pole, but myself and Brandon get to the inside of turn 1 to make up a lot of spots. Brandon and myself make it 3 wide. Brandon up the S's to the inside of Hemrick and Eric Jones, getting a little loose on corner exit, but as you can see, a log jam here on the S's, going to the bus stop for the first time. I clip the curb a bit, get into the 38, and he's no worse from the wear. Road course is pretty physical, but he's got a very badly scraped up left side. Lap 2 with a hard charge, Brandon to the inside of turn 1, into Chris Buescher. Buescher slides out into the dirt. No worse for the wear, he doesn't hit anything, but that will put a damper on his day. Kyle Busch still leads. Coming to the end of lap 2, Brandon can't get it slowed down in turn 10, gets into Bubba Wallace just a little bit. Bubba goes into the dirt trap and will rejoin the race unscathed. Lap 3, Eric Jones taking a look to the inside of Brandon in the bus stop, gets him spun around. Brandon will go out into the dirt, no worse for the wear, will rejoin the race, but the yellow flag comes out. Shortly after the bus stop, however, Jeffrey Earnhardt gets into Ryan Blaney, shoving him and Tanner Berryhill into the foam with heavy damage. To begin lap 6 on the restart, Brandon makes it 3 wide to make up those positions that he lost with a bold late braking maneuver, gets it under him and makes up a lot of spots on turn 1. Coming to 1 to go, Brandon makes it 3 wide in turn 10 under Austin Dillon and Michael McDowell. Brandon gets into the 3 just a little bit, sending he and McDowell hard into the Armco barrier. That would bring out the caution with 1 lap to go. However, we're going to finish there. And Kyle Busch will come across the line to win his first race this year. Second place, Denny Hamlin. Third place, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Fourth place, Jimmy Johnson. Fifth place, Brad Keselowski. Sixth place, Kevin Harvick. Seventh place, myself. Eighth place, Paul Menard. Ninth place, William Byron. 10th place, Kyle Larson. And Brandon will end up finishing 20th. So a top 20 for Brandon after the troubles he had. Looking at the standings after Watkins Glen, Kyle Busch vaults himself into 7th ahead of Ryan Blaney. Kyle Larson more than 2 full races ahead, and Jimmy Johnson right there as well. Paul Menard is your cutoff driver in a very close race from 12th all the way down to 19th. And we head to the very fast Michigan International Speedway for the next race. But that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you for the next race in Michigan. Take care.